Does Klaviyo's high pricing translate to superior customer support? If two companies offer a similar service, but there's a big difference in price, the more expensive one must be better, right? Right? Well, not necessarily. Sometimes a higher price does result in a better experience, but other times you're just spending money on, well, nothing. If you're a Klaviyo customer, that might be the position you're in right now. If so, don't worry. In this video, you're going to see what Klaviyo's customer support gets right, what isn't so great, and how it compares with alternatives. My name is Bernard May, and I'm the Senior Director of Content and Creative here at Omnisend. Today, we're going to look at Klaviyo's customer support, including the types of support Klaviyo offers, like having a dedicated customer success manager, the pros and cons of Klaviyo's customer support, and how Klaviyo's customer support compares. We're going to look at these and then answer the most important question. Does Klaviyo's high pricing translate to superior customer support? But guys, I have to give you a spoiler warning here. The answer is no. The high price does not result in the best customer service, and you can get much more customer support for a lot less money, about 40% less if you go with Omnisend. And if you only need a free email plan right now, you'll definitely want to reconsider Klaviyo. First of all, let's take a look at the types of customer support that Klaviyo offers its customers. In total, Klaviyo offers a help center, the Klaviyo Academy, the community forum, email support, chat support, and of course, the customer success managers. That seems like a comprehensive range of support, but unfortunately, it's not as simple as that. The type of support you will receive from Klaviyo depends on the plan that you choose. If you're on the free plan, your options are pretty limited. Generally, you rely on pre-written resources from Klaviyo or a community forum. The resources include knowledge-based articles as well as courses and certifications. Klaviyo's free plan used to include email support, but that's now only available for the first 60 days. Customers on the paid plans get human support via email and live chat, and that's a significant advantage over the free plan, but there's still one big limitation that you need to know about. You see, Klaviyo doesn't offer 24/7 live chat and email support like Omnisend does. Instead, you'll need to contact them at an appropriate time for them, which might not be the most appropriate time for you. Email support from Klaviyo is now available 24/7, which is a really great development, because for a very excruciatingly long time, it was only available during working hours. Unfortunately, their live chat hasn't caught up yet, and they're only available 24/5, with some limited weekend coverage based on your plan. Remember, these hours are specifically Eastern time zone, so if you're in a different time zone, it could be even more limiting. And it gets worse. Not only does Klaviyo offer limited hours for support, but limitations are also in place during critical sales period, including Black Friday, the biggest e-commerce holiday of the year. In 2022, for example, Klaviyo's live chat was closed entirely on Thanksgiving and both Saturday and Sunday during the Black Friday Cyber Monday period. Now, you might think that Klaviyo makes up for this by having very quick response rates, but you would actually still be wrong. Customers often complain that it can take days or even weeks to get a response. Let's hope you don't need to contact them with any time-sensitive questions. But how does this compare to other platforms, you're probably asking? Omnisend, for example, offers 24/7 human live chat and email support to all customers, even on the free plan, and has an average response time of under 5 minutes. That's right, faster than 5 minutes. And did I mention it can cost considerably less too? Alright, so let's talk about customer success managers for a moment. I said at the start of this video that Klaviyo offers CSMs, or customer success managers, which are your own personal contact to help you get the most from your subscription. So expect help with campaigns and using the platform to its fullest capabilities. There's no doubt about it, CSMs are enormously beneficial, especially if you're a medium or larger sized business. The only downside here is that Klaviyo reserves them for customers paying a minimum of $2,000 a month. At Omnisend, you can get a dedicated CSM from just $400 a month. So to quickly recap, if you're on the free plan, you get email support for the first 60 days and are then limited to the forum, knowledge-based articles, and Klaviyo's courses and certifications. If you're a paid user, you also get email and chat support, but only during limited hours. And once you spend $2,000 or more each month, you qualify for a customer success manager. Now that we've had an overview of what support Klaviyo offers, let's look at the pros and cons of how it's implemented. Alright, so let's start with the pros. Number one, you can track your support ticket status. You can see when your request was received, which Klaviyo team member is working on it, and an estimated resolution date. Although Klaviyo support can be pretty slow, this transparency can help to reduce frustrations. The second pro is that the Klaviyo community is available 24/7. Klaviyo might not be available around the clock directly, but that doesn't mean that no one is. The forum is active all day, every day, and you might get instant help from other Klaviyo members. Now, to number three, Klaviyo's website has comprehensive help material. This is true. All Klaviyo users have access to the knowledge base, and although it can take time to go through all the materials, there's a lot of information to help you. You'll find webinars, video, tutorials, and thorough articles. Lastly, the number 4 pro is Kira, a 24/7 chatbot. Kira can help you find the answer to your question at any time of day or night. So instead of spending a lot of time looking for the best article or video, you can ask Kira your question and you'll be told where you need to go. Now, let's look at the cons. The first one is that there are limited hours for the support team, and this could be a major problem if you're in a different time zone or have an urgent request. If you're on a plan that includes email and live chat support, email is now finally available 24/7. But chat is still only available 24/5, which means all through the week with limited coverage on weekends. And despite Klaviyo serving e-commerce businesses, in 2022, its chat was closed entirely on Thanksgiving Day, as well as the Saturday and Sunday between Black Friday and Cyber Monday. This second con is also related to the support team, and it's about customer reports that Klaviyo can be slow to respond. This can be extremely frustrating if you need quick help now and you have to wait days or even weeks for a response. But as I mentioned already, Klaviyo does let you track the status of your ticket, so at least you won't be in the dark about timeframes. You'll know exactly how long you have to wait, more or less. The third con is that if you're on the free plan, your support options are pretty limited. You'll have access to email support for the first 60 days, and then you're restricted to the knowledge-based articles, the academy, and the forum. It can be tough. So what does this mean overall? Klaviyo is a very capable email platform, and it packs a lot of features for e-commerce brands. But if rapid customer support isn't the highest priority for you, you can get around Klaviyo's occasional delays by preparing for longer response times. If you set your expectations, you won't be disappointed, right? But it's also an expensive platform, and that price doesn't really give you superior customer support. In comparison, Omnisend offers 24/7 UN support every single day of the year to all of our users via live chat and email. Even customers of our free plan benefit from an average response time of under 5 minutes, and our support is never closed. You can test out everything Omnisend has to offer without spending a single penny, because the free plan gives you access to every single premium feature with absolutely no strings attached, including the same award-winning customer support that the other paid customers have. So go ahead and see for yourself. Just click the link in the description below and join more than 100,000 brands that are already growing their sales with Omnisend. And if you want to find out more about Klaviyo's pricing, you absolutely have to watch this video. We get into the details with all the math, so you can see exactly how much you will be spending on Klaviyo versus Omnisend. All right,